So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here in conversation with the director of Manon Lescaut, Jonathan Kent. Jonathan, welcome.
Thank you.
Is it a piece you've known for a long time? What first attracted you to it?
I saw it. I've only seen it once. In fact, I saw it here. I think it was in the 80s with Kiri Te Kanawa and Domingo. What I love about it is it's a young man's opera, and it's a young man's work. And the great thing about working on young men's or young women's pieces is it's before the great veil of their genius falls across them. And what's so moving and I find completely fascinating about this piece, it has a sort of wildness, it has a youthful passion and energy, which I think is different certainly from any of the other Puccini operas I know.
Did Puccini already have theatre in his blood? Does he set a theatre director challenges?
Well, he sets a certain kind of challenge. I mean, I think you have to be careful as a director, because what you can't do is violate a piece. What you have to do is try and be true to the spirit of something, even if you tamper with the letter of it. And I think that's a delicate balance. On the other hand, you don't simply want to trot out the same production or variations on the same production, because I think that leads to a dead theatre.
So where did you start when you were first beginning to dream about what your world would be for this production?
I think there are an awful lot of themes which chime with our world now. It's about the exploitation of women. It's about the commodification of sex. The Act 2 is about selling sex, frankly. Act 3 is about the hypocrisy of a crowd which is titillated, but at the same time loves to name and shame and humiliate. There's so many things which chimed with our contemporary sort of Hello Magazine, Kim Kardashian culture. That I thought it was interesting, and this is always a tightrope. It'd be interesting to try and find a way of setting it in a contemporary world. And what you can't do also is deny the huge romanticism of it.
So Manon is a victim of a toxic world, or she's partly the author of her own?
No, she's not a victim. She's never quite a victim. Even at the end, when she's dying, she's fighting against she doesn't go gently into that good night. She goes raging down. She says, no, I want to live. And she is somebody who is a victim of her own weakness and her own fallibilities. And she is seduced by the glamour of a world she finds herself in and the money. I think it's very important that she's a very young girl. I mean, she's 18 at the top, and 18, and a young, protected 18, so read 14 now. And so she's led astray quite easily, and led astray by herself. She's not a victim.
I'm interested in your relationship with Paul Brown. I think of that partnership as one of the great designer-director partnerships in British theatre.
Oh my gosh.
How do you work together?
Sometimes with huge difficulty, I have to say. We've worked together for 15 years. Not exclusively, but a lot. And I think he's a great designer. And born over the years, it is a dialogue, and it is a sort of discussion, and very frequently an argument.
Puccini said that he believed in Manon Lescaut and that he was therefore sure that she would win the hearts of the public. Do you think he was right?
Absolutely. She has she has capriciousness, she has, as I say, weakness, fallibilities, but at the same time is wholly human. That's what's so moving about her. She's vulnerable and human. And you'd have to be dead not to fall in love with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you for coming this evening, and thank you, Jonathan Kent.